Here we go. Now when I was just a lad, there was money to be had. As a deckhand pilot company. Oh, we're in D, sorry, darling. Now when I was just a lad, there was money to be had. As a deckhand for a whaling company. So I signed aboard Shanty, I joined a hardy crew. Went whaling on the southern ocean. This is your bit. And a whaling I will go, like our fathers long ago. Captain Stubbs, our master gunnerman. From the port of Albany, we'll cross that stormy sea. Go whaling on the southern ocean. Well, I could have had a job for a wage of 40 bob for being a farmer. But the of the sea had been calling out to me to go whaling on the southern ocean. And a whaling I will go, like our fathers long ago. Captain Stubbs, our master gunnerman. From the port of Albany, we'll cross that stormy sea. Go whaling on the southern ocean. Well, the spotter he reports, there's 2 balls to the port. And the cry goes, ah, she goes. The master's aim is true, and the crew knows what to do. And the cook is the only man below. And a whaling I will go, like our fathers long ago. Captain Stubbs, our master gunnerman. From the port of Albany, we'll cross that stormy sea. Go whaling on the southern ocean. Well, the whaling year has passed, die has long been cast. Families gather round to see the show. They see the harp and trust, scripture gather dust, and the faded photographs of long ago. And a whaling I will go, like our fathers long ago. Captain Stubbs, our master gunnerman. From the port of Albany, we'll cross that stormy sea. Go whaling on the southern ocean. And a whaling I will go, like our fathers long ago. Captain Stubbs, our master gunnerman. From the port of Albany, we'll cross that stormy sea and go whaling on the southern ocean. There you go. Thank you. That was written by a fellow called David McFarlane, an Albany fellow from a long, long time ago. And speaking of Albania, this is something where we can all join in. Now this is like a sea shanty. Probably is a sea shanty. Wrote it not that long ago. Who's heard of Blackjack Anderson? Okay. But now this is a short haul song, so it's done in the style of a short haul. So I imagine we're all on there, you know, jolly tars on board, and we're trying to get the sail up, right? And so it's away, hey, yo. Okay, so we've got and some of these sails, just so you know, on the big ships, they're up to 10 tonnes, they won't. So you'll have to get in there and pull together, right? And what else? Oh, if you don't all go yo together, what happens is the sail goes up, and then you have a yo, and it goes down again. So it's no longer a sail, it's a yo-yo. Alright? Was that alright? Why before you look like that? Okay, here we go. I think we're going to get the key of F or something. Failed. So Blackjack Anderson was not a nice fellow. Okay? Far from. He was a murderous, horrible piece of work. Well, Anderson, he stood 7 foot tall. Way, hey, yo! wilder than a southern squall. Way, hey, yo! Anderson he stood 7 foot tall, wilder than a southern squall. Motley crew, goddamn 'em all. Way, hey, yo! You get that? He blundered along the arid coast. Way, hey, yo! Killing seals from his outpost. Way, hey, yo! He plundered along the arid coast, killing seals from his outpost. Listen hard, you can hear his ghost. Way, hey, yo! A brace of pistols in his belt. Way, hey, yo! Cause the bravest of hearts to melt. Way, hey, yo! Brace of pistols in his belt. Cause the bravest of hearts to melt. Looking to waft the seal pelt. Way, hey, yo! That's it. He killed the sailor one bloody night. Way, hey, yo! He got into a gambling fight. Way, hey, yo! Killed the sailor one bloody night. Got into a gambling fight. The crimson scene was a terrible sight. Way, hey, yo! He kidnapped women, he murdered their men. Way, hey, yo! Held them there in his tiny den. Way, hey, yo! Kidnapped women, murdered their men, held them in his tiny den. Freedom might come, but we wouldn't know when. Way, hey, yo! For years he ruled those southern seas. Way, hey, yo! Terror kept the crew on its knees. Way, hey, yo! For years he ruled the southern seas. The terror kept the crew on its knees. He did just what he damn well pleased. Way, hey, yo! But they slit his throat from ear to ear. Way, hey, yo! A hell of a way to end their fear. Way, hey, yo! Slit his throat from ear to ear. A hell of a way to end their fear. There was no one there to shed a tear. Way, hey, yo! So Anderson he stood 7 foot tall. Way, hey, yo! Wilder than a southern squall. Way, hey, yo! Anderson he stood 7 foot tall, wilder than a southern squall. His motley crew, goddamn 'em all. Way, hey, yo! There you go. And the sail is up. Well, just on just on whaling and killing things and seals and people and everything.
That's Jack Anderson. I don't know.
Here's a song by a fellow called Harry Robertson. Harry, before he came to Australia, he was part of the Antarctic whaling fleet. And he's probably, his most evocative song was the Wee Pot Stove. How we gathered round the Wee Pot Stove, where the chill seeps in your soul. But this is, after he came to Australia, he thought, these Australians aren't really into the yo-ho-ho stuff. So all these whaling fellas, they recruited them in Queensland, and the chorus, you'll get it, it's just called Queensland Whalers. How's that?
Damn good song too. Keith does it.
I've sailed the North Atlantic, where ice flows in the breeze. Sailed the South Pacific in the calm blue sunny seas. Think of this even before return again to a season spent in Moreton Bay with Queensland whaler men. Hi ho, you Queensland whalers, you know the sugar cane. Stroking mobs of cattle on a dry and a dusty plain. You dumped the Oradizer like countless mile of rail, and now you come to Moreton Bay, catch the humpback whale. The men who chase the Brumby, caught bullet by the tail, really is no problem to catch a humpback whale. You spur your iron seahorse, put the gun through the ring and struts, and when he runs from coral scrub, you dump him in the guts. Hi ho, you Queensland whalers, pick up the sugar cane. Dropping mobs of cattle on a dry and dusty plain. You dump your Oradizer, they count the smile and rail, and now you come to more. Well, the man up in the crow's nest, so whaling legend goes, looks out across the water, cries out, there she goes. But here in sunny Queensland, you'll sometimes hear him shout, There goes a bloody beauty, mate, so get your fingers out. Hi-ho, you Queensland whalers, cut the sugar cane. Don't think lots of cattle on a dry and dusty plain. You dump your eyes they come to small rail. And now you come to Moreton Bay, catch the humpback whale. When fuel tanks are running low, call the Brisbane town. Get the nearest boozer, our sorrows when we drown. With beer and fiery whiskey and crop vintage rare. We'll steer a steady zigzag course without a blooming care. Hi-ho, you Queensland whalers, cut the sugar cane. Don't think lots of cattle on a dry and dusty plain. You're an Isa, they come to smile around. And now you come to Moreton Bay to catch the humpback whale. Well, hurrah, the season's over, we can all return to see our wives and sweethearts. We'll have a little fun. Rank like cattle drovers, we'll roar like whaling men. When the season comes next year, you'll find us back again. Hi-ho, you Queensland whalers, cut the sugar cane. Don't think lots of cattle on a dry and dusty plain. Dump your Isa, they cut the smaller rail. And now you come to Moreton Bay, catch the humpback whale. Hi-ho, you Queensland whalers, cut the sugar cane. Don't think lots of cattle on a dry and dusty plain. Dump your Isa, they cut the smaller rail. And now you come to Moreton Bay, catch the humpback whale. Whoa!
Hey!
Don't look, I don't blame him. He's probably a good judge of character. Okay, WA. Where they quite rudely say, wait a while. Everyone's spent a lot of time in the territory. NT, not today, not tomorrow, not Tuesday, not Thursday. That's nice, isn't it? And then we're in Wagga, and we're talking to a fella at the Dodgy Caravan Park, and he said, where you are? We've just come down from WA. Oh, which way did you come? We said, I know, we've been around up the Gulf and have just come down to Queensland. Oh, Queensland, Queensland. You know what they say about Queensland? I said, what's that? He said, if someone was to tell you the world was going to finish tomorrow, duck up to Queensland and get an extra week. Okay, this is written by a mate of mine called Peter Blythe. Now, Blythe lives out in Albany. He does. I haven't seen him for years, but we hung out together down this way and places like that. So he wrote this when he was trying to get the money together for his farm at Bugger Up Downs out of salmon gums. He was carting ore. He'd been an underground miner. And so this is his verse. And I listened to it anyway, I ended up with a tune. And it's called The Talking Ground. And it's just the sound that the ground makes when you're underground. Try to a cave. There's a bit of a... And as Clyde said, you stop what you're doing, you turn and you walk. You don't run in the opposite direction. There you go. Here we go. There we got the little. There's a dreadful sound in the underground, a miner gets to know. When he's on his own, working all alone, several hundred feet below. Casts his light where it's black as night for a place that's safe to walk. Then he holds his breath, it's a place of death, when the ground begins to talk. Place near a worked out face where the backs look full of time. He crouches there with an old mouth prayer as he hopes that the right is right. Recalls a man make one and then he's faked in a fall in bygone years. Then he sees his wife with a shattered life, his 3 young kids in tears. He wonders why he should have to die long before he's gotten old. Throw his life away for the lousy pay he collects for mine and gold. Then the roaring flood fell into his blood, he fights the urge to run. He says, Dick, old mate, you'll just have to wait, but mine ain't gone that one. Then it stops at last, he gets out fast, has no wish to die. But he's not prepared to admit he's scared, he would rather live a lie. Still he dreams in fright as he sleeps at night, and he feels a strange disgrace. But he surely knows when the whistle blows, he'll be back there at the race. Such a man as I, out farming on the land. Yet you know the fear when the end is near, I could ever understand. Well, I spent some time in the youth and prime working in the mine and game, and I know the sound of the talking ground. I've heard him speak my name. Yes, I know the sound of the talking ground. I've heard him speak my name. The talking ground.
Thanks, John.
Oh, you're getting to sing again.
Good, aren't
You ready to sing?
they? Yes.
Oh, doing it.
She's not
I'll use this. Okay, so for those people that's in the outfit, we are in the clear service. We don't need a big explanation. This is called the south-southwester. When the south-southwester blows, and it's all about living on the south coast. When you have thick wind shifts come through, and it's really cold, and it's raining, it's coming from the south-southwest. All right? That's enough. Because my child bride will come and shut. Barometers are falling. Oh, you get to sing too. Barometers are falling, and tacticals are calling, sing songs from Roxy to Lowe's. Mournful and eerie, making life dull and dreary when the south-southwester blows. Cold, chilly blow, might as well be bloody snowing, chattering teeth, trembling toes. Stoke up the fire, make it burn bright and higher when the south-southwester blows. When the south-southwester blows. When the south-southwester blows. When will it stop? Lord only knows. When the south-southwester blows. Doors are banging, the water tanks are clanging, the wind crying as it goes. Paper swirling on the veranda, it's enough to dim the grandeur when the south-southwester blows. The shed's near collapsing and the penguins put the scraps in one's high, as only heaven knows. She don't come down and soon's gonna dash into the moon when the south-southwester blows. When the south-southwester blows. When the south-southwester blows. only know when the south-southwester blows. This is getting cranky. She doesn't look too swanky with a knee pulled way down to her nose. The washer drying off the lines happen for the underneath time when the south-southwester blows. You don't go out a walking when the winds are full of talking, enough to drown the carcass of crows. The beggars flying backward trying to turn your cold up shackward when the south-southwester blows. Here we go. When the south-southwester blows. When the south-southwester blows. When birds stop, Lord only knows. When the south-southwester blows. The Southern Cross is creaking, its plunger rods are squeaking as it sings out and slowly woes. Heath went in and over, bowlers flat as pasture clover when the south-southwester blows. North-east stirs the fire, north-west affairs at higher swiftly from our update show. Then the wester blows in bold, turning heat to rain and cold when the south-southwester blows. When the south-southwester blows. When the south-southwester blows. When birds stop, Lord only knows. When the south-southwester blows. When the south-southwester blows. When the south-southwester blows. When birds stop, Lord only knows. When the south-southwester blows. It's a feeling you can't lose when you've got those South Coast blues. When the south-southwester blows. Thank you. Oh, okay.
Excellent, I love this stuff. Oh, he is. Yeah, I mean,
and if you've been up there, it is sandy and it is so stony. And there's a road that they built made out of collected all the stones and made a road. And there's a little bit of that still left out, and it's such a harsh country.
Well, yeah, that's right. Actually, he was up there, and it's yeah. So that's called the Wagon Road, and there's still a bit of it there, right? Unless it's been washed away, they've had a bit of good rain. All right, so this is called yeah, the Glenberg Wall. Words were written by a local, Jack Sorensen. You know him, Swaney?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he's been dead for 60, 70 years, but...
Yeah, we're always there at the funeral.
You were there at the funeral, I thought you might be. He was a boy from Forestville, and then he was a pugilist and a poet and a shearer and a miner. He did lots of things. Yeah. And he's buried just in South York. Camel team once more will take that wagon road. Sharp as prop, leaders pull the wheat dismally, and 60 mile of Glenberg will roll westward to the sea, westward to the sea. On down the winding dusty track from dawn till close of day. Big boots crack, front punches sharp, swaying, tackles, slays, waving. Let's go straight. By Stony, plain by Samuel, ground by wobbles on the lead. The hard one bull is rolling down from Glenburn to the sea. From Glenburn to the sea. I've drifted across a hill and climb a stretch of sandy track. They'll haul it through and give a time roll a straw with rickety tack. So a morning breaks, the bright sun wanes, and in a week is gone. With drink and wilt and drink and change, when the bull rolls on. When the bull rolls on. Well, right outside the woolshed door holds yet another love. Now, here we go. Time. What's that?
15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, good. How's that? Not like that. Oh, you get to sing with this. You should all know this song.
You know.
And it's not Advance Australia Fair. We don't know that. No one knows the second verse. I think that's a good thing. So this is called, it was written by a fellow called Peter Lenny. Long time ago. It's called Bringing the Beer to Broome. And it's got a really giving chorus which says, bringing the beer to Broome, boys, bringing the beer to Broome. Andy's ship's coming round the point, bringing the beer to Broome. Oh yeah, and then I sing, I'll sing you the tale of the long lost ship, and you sing Bringing the Beer to Broome, right? On its last fateful trip, Bringing the Beer to Broome, it was sailed by Andy Jones. Never again you'll hear his moans on the ocean floor. The rest of his bones, bringing the beer to Broome. So in the true sea festival, whatever, it's someone dies and the ship sinks, you know. So that's good. Much like all the happy stuff that the Lost Keys sing. I'll sing you a tale of the long lost ship, bringing the beer to Broome. Darling's last and fateful trip, bringing in the beer to Broome. It was sailed by Andy Jones. Never again you'll hear his moans on the ocean floor. Rest his bones, bringing the beer to Broome. Bringing the beer to Broome, boys, bringing in the beer to Broome. Andy's ship coming round the point, bringing the beer to Broome. Where get me? Well, Andy was a sailor, bringing the beer to Broome. He started on the whaler, bringing the beer to Broome. Now he's got his very own boat, does everything to keep it afloat. The only hand is a drunken goat, bringing the beer to Broome. Bringing the beer to Broome, boys, bringing the beer to Broome. Andy's ship coming round the point, bringing the beer to Broome. Soon he'll try to cross that reef, bringing the beer to Broome. It's there he finally came to grief, bringing the beer to Broome. To up we all admire, temperatures are getting higher, throats are becoming drier, bringing the beer to Broome. Bringing the beer to Broome, boys, bringing the beer to Broome. Andy's ship coming round think beer was left for the fish to drink. Bring in the beer brew, bring the beer brew, boys, bring the beer brew. And his ship coming round the point, bring in the beer brew. Well, brew went dry for quite a while. Bring in the beer brew, and underwent that heavy trial. Bring in the beer brew. All's well now with Broome, you see. Broome's got Maxo's Brewery. I've got to get that line in and I'll change it anyway. Brewery, built in 1983. I don't know. Bring the beer brew, boys. Bring in the beer brew. And his ship coming round the point. Bring in the beer brew. But all this happened long ago. Bring in the beer brew. And he still remembered though. Bring in the beer brew. Now in Broome once every year. See you strong a bottle of beer in case old Andy's ghost is near. Bring in the beer brew. Come on. Bring in the beer brew, boys. Bring in the beer brew. And his ship coming round the point. Bring in the beer brew. Bring in the beer brew, boys. Bring in the beer brew. And his ship coming round the point. Bring in the beer brew. Woo! Give yourself a clap. Yo-ho! Here we go. G'day, mate. How are you? Okay, so this is a bit of a bittersweet time down this neck of the woods. A bit over a month ago, we lost Stinger, our mate, right, Pete Nettleton. Also lost our great mate, Bob Rummery. Played together for over 40 years. And so he put the tune on this song. It's called When You Flush. And it was written, the words were written by Tom Britton from Mancham up in the Tide at the time. I think it's soon. And it's just about a timber cutter, a sleeper cutter actually, who's finished the contract, and when the pass is hard, and really the pass is just, the inspector goes around the tape measure and he measures the width and the drop on sleepers. And if you haven't got it right, you don't get paid. Right? So when the pass is hard, it doesn't pay the rush. But he does, listen, this story is blokes, mate, fairly good blokes. Right? No, not wrong, says my child Rob. He's worked his guts out. So what does he do? Goes to Bunbury, gets on the grog, meets a lovely lady, and then goes to the races, and then he plays tour.
That sounds like good.
There's been a lot of songs on this theme, and he ends up.
They always end up the same way.
They always end up the same way. If they're not in jail, they're broke, and they have to go. Yes, they have to go back to work. Anyway, here we go. Work's been long and steady now, the contract's finished up. When the pass is hard, it doesn't pay to run. Burning in me moleskin pocket is why I've gone from it. But it's other things you think of when you flush. So I'll wind up me streamline, I'll put me tools away, I'll turn the old cat coming upside down. Impressed of earthly capers, I'll look around a bit. I'll try the bill of fare in Bunbury town. Yes, I'll try the bill of fare in Bunbury town. I do not cross the sandplain, I didn't raise a sweat, 'cause the traveller that day was kind to me. I alighted from his sulky at the Prince of Wales Hotel, soon afterwards embarked upon a spree. With the lady I befriended, so delightful was a charm, my desire of it was soon to wear me down. I painted her a fortnight with all the spice of life. It was nice to build a fair in Bunbury town. Here we go. Yes, it was nice to build a fair in Bunbury town. Then the day out at the races and some pennies that I tossed soon relieved me of my remaining dough. So I shouldered my possession, I whipped the cat a bit, I went was kind of struck a blow. Back across the Preston River, and about a mile beyond, rested in the shade of Boyle O'Reilly's tree. The minds I shaped a picture of him tramping years before. In a way it seemed to parallel with me. In a way it seemed to parallel with me. Sorry. Haven't finished with me dreaming at the junction of the roads, with 30 mile or more still left to tramp, and past another sunrise from gully further on, I've rested in the refuge of the camp, where I've unwound me string line, I've turkeyed up the axe, hope that Ailey Tully's green renown. Cooking in the old camp oven is a lovely mutton stew, and it beats the bill of fare in Bunbury Town. Yes, it beats the bill of fare in Bunbury Town. I've been toiling long and steady since the contract started up. When the price is hard, it doesn't pay to rush. I'll settle up and clean the slate with what I get from it, and I'll satisfy me needs when I am flush. Yes, I'll satisfy me needs when I am flush. When I'm flush. And like they thought that was a song about a plumber. We got 4 minutes. Yeah, well, okay, we'll run do that one. What have we got there? We could do that one. I reckon. No, we won't do that. So you've got a choice, Carl. Do we do Matt Savage?
Oh yes, do Matt Savage. Yes.
Yes, do Matt Savage.
Yes, do Matt Savage. I love that.
Please.
We'll do Matt Savage, please.
Please.
Okay, this is written by a mate of ours, Teddy Egan. You remember Ted?
Yeah.
Out there in Glen Helen. Yeah. Ted's just turned 92. He's had an eye removed, he's had a big melanoma.
Oh.
And he's just about to have a big musical production produced of Chains and Balls and Chains. It's a big musical thing that he's still, yeah. Not bad for 92. And we're in D. My darling, eh? I am D and A there. There we go. I know, I'm right now. Good, okay. So the chorus is Matt Savage, the Boss Drover, he'll take a mob over, taking the bullets to Queensland. Matt Savage, the Boss Drover, take a mob over, taking the bullets to Queensland. So it comes from, he was one of the great drovers, from Wyndham right through to Camberwell, right, and then to Jarrah, all right? At 6 Mile at Wyndham, the word passed around, Matt Savage, the Boss Drover, just rolled the town, he's pet on the common, looking for Matt 'cause he's taken the mob into Queensland. He's a legend of the outback, he's a man amongst men, Matt Savage, the Boss Drover, riding again, 2,000 store bullock. Wild ones and that's the mob that he's taken to Queensland. Matt Savage, the Boss Drover, he'll take a mob over, taking the bullocks to Queensland. Matt Savage, the Boss Drover, take a mob over, taking the bullocks to Queensland. 6 of us ringers with cigarette swags signed up with Matt Savage. We've each got 6 nags, the cook's all hungover, but the Boss Drover knows he'll travel okay into Queensland. First night, stars bright, cattle travelling well, hear the jingle of the hobble, hear the condamine bell, sing a song as you watch it, make the buggers lie down, while I rush all the way into Queensland. Matt Savage, the Boss Drover, he'll take 'em all over, taking the bullocks to Queensland. Wave Hill, there's a big Festies book, so we're in for the kill. Grilled ribbones tonight, by the campfire light. We'll be fit when we finally hit Queensland. But haunted by ghosts on the Murren giant track. Dead man, dead bullock, curse at our back. Cattle dry staging, boss drover raging. Hard times on the way into Queensland. That's the boss drover, take the revolver, taking the boys to Queensland. That's the boss drover, take the revolver, taking the boys to Queensland. The Murren Joyce dry bar at Newcastle waters will dance in the bar with old Woodwady's daughters. Then it's back in the saddle, keep moving and paddle, guide along into Queensland. When the bullocks all rush, led by the big roan, Matt Savage on the night horse, turn them alone. Been on the road now for around 40 years, boss drover on the stock route to Queensland. Matt Savage, the boss drover, he'll take them up over, taking the bullocks to Queensland. Matt Savage, the boss drover, he'll take them up over, taking the bullocks to Queensland. 4 months on the road and the tableman's there, heaped and it's dust and there flies everywhere. But when we get to Camberwell, we won't give a damn, we'll go riding along into Queensland. There's a railway, there's a cider, delivery to Jarrah. Quick as a flash, we'll be into the bar and the pub for a blowout and a gutful of rum, cause we just brought a mob into Queensland. That's Savage, the boss drover, he'll take them off over, taking the bullocks to Queensland. That's Savage, the boss drover, take them off over, taking the bullocks to Queensland. Matt Savage, the boss drover, he'll take them off over, taking the bullocks to Queensland. Matt Savage, the boss drover, he'll take them off over, taking the bullocks to Queensland. Matt Savage, the boss drover, he'll take them off over, taking the bullocks to Queensland. Matt Savage, the boss drover, he'll take them off over, taking the bullocks to Queensland.
Hey!
Really good, stay around, please Shaw. Thank you very much. Thank you, Shanty. Barometers are falling. Oh, you get to sing too. Barometers are falling, Antarcticans are calling, sing songs from the icy flows. Mournful and eerie, making life dull and dreary when the south-south-west are below. Cold, chilly blow, might as well be bloody snowing, chattering feet, trembling toes. Stoke up the fire, make it burn bright and higher when the south-south-wester blows. When the south-south-wester blows. When the south-south-wester blows. When will it stop? Lord only knows. When the south-south-wester blows. Doors are banging, the water tanks are clanging, the wind crying as it goes. Paper swirling on the brander, it's enough to dim the grandeur when the south-south-wester blows. The shed's near collapsing and the bin we put the scraps in blows high, as only heaven knows. She don't come down and soon's gonna dash into the moon when the south-south-wester blows. When the south-south-wester blows. When the south-south-wester blows. When will it stop? Lord only knows. When the south-south-wester blows. Mrs. getting cranky. She doesn't look too swanky with a beanie, all the way down to her nose. The washer flying off the lines happened for the umpteenth time when the south-south-wester blows. You don't go out a walking when the winds are full of talking, enough to drown the carcking of the crows. The beggars flying backward, trying to turn your cold ass shackward when the south-south-wester blows. Here we go. When the south-south-wester blows. When the south-south-wester blows. When will it stop? Lord only knows. When the south-south-wester blows. The Southern Cross is creaking, its plunger rods are squeaking as it swings down slowly woes. Heath may never know the woes, as past your clover when your south-south-wester blows. Nor east stirs the fire, nor west the man the fire scorching heat from our outback shows. Then the wester blows in bold, turning heat to rain and cold, when the south-south-wester blows. When the south-south-wester blows. When the south-south-wester blows. When will it stop? Lord only knows. When the south-south-wester blows. When the south-south-wester blows. When the south-south-wester blows. When will it stop? Lord only knows. When the south-south-wester blows. It's a feeling you can't lose when you've got those South Coast blues. When the south-south-wester blows.